Well, thanks for tuning in. We've got a Benyar today, and at first glance, you'll probably think, well, geez, that looks a lot like an Addy's dive. I wonder how it compares. Let's take a look. So we've got the magnetic flip-top box. We've got, the usual stuff we get with a Pagani brand, blank, nice cloth, foam. And this was in a bag. And I don't remember, I think it did have plastics, but I've already taken them off because you don't want to see that. And I've resized the bracelet to my 7-inch wrist by taking off 2 links. So yeah, first glance, yeah, it does kind of pay tribute or homage to an Addy's dive or even a Grand Seiko, as some of the websites will indicate. It's a very nice three-hander. Push-pull crown. Let me just adjust that. We've got a 3 o'clock date window, which is small. So if you're hard of seeing, you might have difficulty with that. The Benyar logo is applied very nicely. The indices are applied. We've got double batons at the 12, 6, and 9. Single everywhere else. There is some loom on the hands, but I'm not even going to bother with a loom shot because we already know it's not going to be that great. And this is not a nighttime watch. It's a dress watch, and a very nice one at that. The case is an alloy, just like all Benyars. And before you roll your eyes and think to yourself, well, it's an alloy, I'm not going to be able to wear it. You have to keep in mind that even stainless steel cases are an alloy. And I'm going to put a link in the description to an article that gives you a breakdown of different alloys. It's the same article that I made reference to when I reviewed the Tandorio black bait homage. But the finish quality is very, very nice. We've got a butterfly clasp, which is signed. Benyar, very nice. We've got, yes, a display case back. I'm going to open this again. Signed rotor. We've got water resistance of it's not even worth mentioning. It's at least 50 meters. So, wash your hands with it, no problem. We've got a push-pull crown, which is sterile. The quality of the finishing on the bracelet is actually pretty nice. It's all brushed. Even the sides are brushed, which is a big thumbs up for me because I don't like a lot of bling. And it's almost a shame that the case didn't have a brush quality to it. I mean, it being an alloy and not pure quote-unquote stainless steel, so they couldn't put a brush effect on it. But it's still very nice. It's got push pins for the links, and it's a oyster style bracelet, and it wears very comfortably. And you'll see in the wrist rolls at the end of the video that not only does it wear comfortably, but you can put different straps on it, and it takes different colors. There are speaking of colors, there are different colors available for this. I decided to go with this graphite color because I really liked the way it looked, and I don't really have a watch in my collection that has this color. So it's a 40 millimeter diameter, and it's got a 20 millimeter lug width, which tapers to a 16 millimeter, again adding to that comfort. The bracelet material is stainless steel. The case, as mentioned, is alloy. The glass is mineral. Don't let that put you off. Keep in mind, price of this is extremely affordable, so there's going to be some cost cutting. Mineral instead of sapphire, etc. The weight is 135.5 grams, as stated in the material. The case thickness is 14.5 millimeters. And that's pretty much it. I honestly don't understand. I've been watching a lot of videos today, being a Saturday, and that got my juices flowing to shoot this because I've been meaning to do it and I've been putting it off. But I really don't understand why there's a lot of watch review videos that are 25 minutes, 28 minutes, 30 minutes, and they go into a deep dive and they go into scrutinizing every single little bit. I mean, come on, guys. It's an inexpensive watch. Speaking of which, I'm wearing a Pagani homage to a Grand Carrera today. I've got 4 of these brand new for sale, but one got sold today. So there's 3 left. I'll put a link in the description if you want to buy one. They're no longer available from Pagani, but I happened to find some about almost a year ago now, and they've been sitting collecting dust, waiting to be sold to new owners. So there you have it. It's a high. Oh, I forgot. It's a high beat movement, and the movement model is a BY-5018. Now, there's no information anywhere as to what this is based on, or if it's an original movement from China. But it is at a high beat, and you can tell that the second sweep is nice and smooth. And I'll put a time graph up just now of the app that I used on my phone to measure it out of the box. So definitely worth the money. I'll put a link in the description as to where I bought this from. I'll also put an affiliate link to Pagani Design's Chinese website if you want to buy it from the parent company, and it doesn't cost you any extra, but I get a little bit of a kickback, so to speak. Nobody's taken advantage of it yet because they haven't sent me a check, but I'm hopeful. At least if it helps grow the channel with a couple of extra bucks. So that's it. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a great day.